Zazhar with that blue sword horseman, yay or nay? I don't know. What do you think? Is this gonna work?
DorkLair!
Welcome to another DorkLair action figure review. Today I'm taking a look at the Mythic Legions Zazhar from the All-Stars 3. Zazhar was originally released in the 1.0 Kickstarter, then recently reissued in the All-Stars 3, and he is coming back in sort of a new form, combined with his brother Azar as Azahazar in the new Poxxus wave that just finished up pre-orders now. And generally speaking, this figure rocks. It was one that, like, you know, back a couple years ago, you couldn't get it. It was like $200-300. Unfortunately, they didn't reissue his brother Azar, but maybe down the road, maybe All-Stars 5. Who knows? Anyway, Zazhar is here. Zazhar does rock. I'm super happy to have him. Stay tuned. In this video, I will walk us through the packaging, the details, comparisons, accessories, and articulation. And of course, remember, if you want to support the channel, please take a moment to hit that like button. Now let's get into this review. First up, a quick look at the packaging. Of course, we have the typical Mythic Legions clamshell with the bio on the side. This one goes back a little bit to the Wasteland Wave packaging with the Siege of Bjorngar art on the back. And of course, the Circle of Poxxus logo on the other side. Here's a look at the details. Wonderful head sculpt on this demon, with those horns, the eyes painted orange, very sharp and crisp paint lines on all of it. A lot of stripes on the back there. Kind of reminds me of a tiger almost on the back with the stripes, but then once you get to the front, it has that almost genie-like kind of pattern to it. Very cool looking pattern. You know, this is your typical orc or barbarian bare-chested body. So you have sort of the knight belt, and then you have sort of the orc gauntlets and boots. Very cool metallic purple with some nice gold paint details throughout. Then you have the cloth style loincloth. This one actually starts at a darker orange and fades down into a lighter, almost a yellowy orange. This is definitely a lighter, almost a baby blue. A couple little highlights here. You can see there's some darker shading at different areas, and that brings out the musculature pretty well. He does have those demonic hooves that you've seen also on the Minotaurs. They can be a little bit of a challenge for standing up. They're not bad, like they're pretty wide hooves, but they're not as simple and easy as the feet. You just have to fiddle with it a little bit more. Next, we'll get a look at Zazhar next to a few other figures. First, on the left, we have Sir Owain from the All-Stars 4 wave, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I did do a kit bash video that you can check out. And on the right, we have a kit bash that includes parts from the Deluxe Knight, Magnus, Calavius' head, wings from the Barbarian, and then a couple accessories from a non-Mythic Legions figure, the Berserker Studios Zeus. Next up, bringing in a couple of the other types of blue tones used in the Mythic Legions line. On the right is the Ravana Shadow Elf kit bash, and on the left is Malafar. And for a little bit of fun trivia, in the comments below, let me know if you can identify which figure came with that blue sword horseman. Next, bringing in a couple non-Mythic Legions demonic figures. On the left, we have the movie realization Darth Maul samurai figure, and on the right, we have the Mezco Hellboy. And finally, a couple other lines. We have the Valaverse Steel Brigade and the Mafex Batman Dark Knight Returns. Next up for accessories, he comes with one sword. He also comes with a dagger that matches the sword, and he's got a spear. He's got the usual strap, and he comes with orc-style shoulder armor painted in that same metallic purple. I prefer him without it because I don't like the way that the armor covers up the paintwork and the little stripes and stuff. Finally, for the articulation, typical 1.0 style Mythic Legions articulation. He can look up a little bit, and you can kind of half pop the head and get him looking up a little bit more. And you can cock it side to side a little bit, and he can spin the head all the way around like a true demon. The torso is a solid piece. The arm is on a swivel and hinge. It can swing all the way around. It can come up to 90 degrees. Gotta be careful. I'm getting some paint rub here with that really like distinct sharp black. I think it's rubbing a little bit. Single jointed elbow can come up this far, and then you can twist it as well. There is a twist at the gauntlet, twist at the hand, as well as a hinge. Ball joint at the waist can crunch forward and back, side to side, and twist. Leg can swing forward, can swing back. You can bring them out into the splits. Twist at the top of the thigh. Single jointed knee. Twist below the knee. Twist at the ankle. You can point the ankle down, and you can bring it up, and it has an ankle rocker. What do you think of him with this sword? I kind of like that. I'm kind of digging it. It's a little bit of a different blue. It has some more greens in it, but I kind of like this look. By the way, I had asked you earlier where that sword came from. And if you want to have a good laugh and check out one of my really early videos, my awkward videos, pre-diamond backdrop, check out this video right here. And until next time, may the force be with you.
Follow me into the